Hey, what's up guys? It's Francisco. Welcome back to the channel. You can check out my truck and more things that I'm going to be posting on Instagram. You can find me on Taco Build 405. TikTok, also Taco Build 405. First of all, I have this thing on 37s by 17. And it's a gas guzzler. It wastes a lot of gas, even though I did change the gearing on it. On the highway, I can get, if I'm behind a semi, about 14 miles to the gallon. And then if I'm down in the city, I get about 10 miles to the gallon, 9. On a good day, 11. But for me right now, gas is not my main concern. It's just making sure this thing can run right and everything. I know I have to be careful when I'm hitting bumps and stuff because they still do rub. I can't make full turns. Let's take a quick ride to the gas station, check out how many miles per gallon I get on this thing, and yeah. So, I don't know if you can hear it in the microphone, but on this truck I do have a little bit of squeaking noise, which is going to be because of my cab mount relocators. Also, I have to rebuild my King shocks. The rubber gasket on the bottom of the shock is out. I have to get that rebuilt. Things I gotta fix on this truck are like my windshield. 3 of the lights that aren't working on top of my rack right now. My power steering. I know my power steering is a little out. This truck is very fun to drive. It feels heavy. I want to upgrade my brake systems to the Tundra brake system because this thing has a lot of weight on it, and I've seen Tacoma Beast upgrade his braking system, his discs and all that. Right now I'm in Northern Cali. California's gas is very expensive. Right now I'm looking at the gas station Arco. It's about $4.99, but that's like the lowest one, and then you got $5.19 and then also $5.39 right now. I was in Oregon and it was a lot cheaper than that. I've got 5% tint on the front and in the back, also my back windshield, but the front windshield I haven't done anything to it. I don't want to get pulled over for sure out here, especially in California. I'm still risking the 5% tint out here. As you can see in the shading, this one is a lot darker or lighter than the ones in the back, or it's like a different tint color, because in the front, when I got this vehicle, it was already tinted from the manufacturer. So when the guy was tinting it, he's like, hey, this is gonna be different. I was like, that's fine, just put it on there. So the front is a little bit different color, but I don't mind that, still looks the same on the outside. And we made it to the gas station. Let's go get some drinks. Got me a Red Bull. Let's go. Some chips and a sandwich. I know these gas station sandwiches are shit, but when you're traveling, you have to do what you can out here. So I should be making my own sandwiches, I'm not gonna lie. Let's go. Let's see, here we go. A lot of traffic out here. The squeaking noise don't really bother me on the inside of the truck, but I know on the outside you can hear the suspension just everywhere, and it sounds kind of funny. Go back into this little parking lot. So this is my daily truck. I do drive this to work. I cross country with it very much, and I have about 90,402 miles on this thing, on the body, because I did switch out the motor because I did blow up the other one, and yeah, I have 90,000 miles on there. The original miles that on this other motor, I don't remember. I have to go back and check them out, but I think it was like 19,000 miles when I got it. So when I swapped it out, it was 70,000 on the truck. So I have to do the math there. So right now I don't have that exact number, but let's check out the rest of the truck. Okay, so we'll start off in the front. As you can see, I've only got this light and this light that works on this truck right now. These other three I still gotta hook up. I got one more harness that can light up 2 more, but I have to hook them up. And then I need another harness to get that last light on. But I don't know how to do cable or wiring that well, or at all, to be honest with you. I will blow a fuse or something on there. I don't like wiring. Wiring doesn't like me. So all these lights work in the front. The light bar works, those pods work. I know this one is still broken. I've thought this thing would not work anymore because it got wet many times, but it still turns on. I did not powder coat the front or the back bumpers. You can see the rust coming out. Yeah, see that. I got my winch still down there. It still works. I used it on Junior's Ranger. I don't know if you remember that video. I'll edit a little clip in there right there.
That's a Ford fucking Ranger!
Yeah, that fucking Ford Ranger, you know?
Fucking Ranger!
So yeah, this is the front part. This is the part of the suspension I was talking about. Right here, that bushing is out, so when it gets real bad and squeaky, I just throw some WD-40. I know it's not like the best thing to put on there, but I throw some WD-40, it quiets it down a lot. Right now you can't hear it because I did squirt some in last night. This is my daily truck, so this thing is, you know, it's a workhorse. It's not supposed to be pretty. It's not for show. It's more for durability and usage. But you can see it on the inside way better. Look at that crack. It started off as 2 little strands, and then I went off-roading and did a bunch of, like, you know, bumps and stuff, and then just over time it cracked all the way. I got to get this thing fixed ASAP. There it is right there. But yeah, check out my inside. It's hella dirty, I know. I got my stuff up here in the front, all my camera stuff. I just did laundry, so that's my laundry bag. I changed out the air filter for the truck, my hard hat, some tools, water. So this truck is practically never clean. Like, wash clean, I could clean it nice and clean everything, but it gets dirty quick. You can't see inside at all. It's like super dark. I hate driving at night though, because at nighttime it's dark as fuck. I have to roll down the window just to turn and make sure that nobody's right there. Or when I'm backing into a parking spot at the store or something, it is very hard to see. You can see my rack up here. I got the Prinzu design. I also got my Yakima bike front loader for my BMX that I take around with me. So the back, I got my bumper, steel bumper. As you can see right here, I still gotta fix it. I still gotta fine tune everything. It's all nasty. Like right here, you can see the way where I cut the fender so I could get more articulation. And I also cut the black plastic. I cut a little too far, you see that? I gotta get a new piece of that so that way it looks a lot cleaner. I do have the door protector that goes around here, but I let this thing sit for 2 months in San Diego when I went to go work in Oregon, and they just fell off. They melted off because of the heat. It's hot down there in San Diego. STT Pros. They are, where's the size at? They are 37 by 12.5 R17 LT on Method racing wheels, which are like just a cheap version of Methods, which is cool. I mean, I don't like the rim. I'm not hating on them. I just don't like the lip right here, because when the water gets here, it just stays, and I hate that. I like that deep dish look. Roto racks. I got this on Amazon. They were cheap. I think like 50 bucks for both of them. Excuse me. And I just have them on here just in case something happens. I can use it. And it's all hanging on my brute force cage. This thing is solid, heavy duty. I love that fucking cage though. Back here I got, look, it's dirty back here too. Look, I got trash and stuff. People throw things in here also at work. Got my water port. I want to wash my hands. It wasn't working the other day because I thought it was broken. Thought the sun finally beat it, but no. I just had to close the lid right. Now I could get more pressure, wash my hands. We are working in a chicken farm, so our hands and fucking clothes smell like shit. So that's the best way to wash your hands. My CVT tent, of course, it's up there still. Haven't used it in a while. Gotta open it up, air it out. I got my jack stand back here. Have not used it in a minute either. I have to lube it up. One of my coworkers, actually my supervisor, told me to use that 3-to-1 lube. It's the best to loosen everything up, because I tried using it one time and it was all stiff. I was like, what the hell? He came over, hey, what's going on? I was like, this thing's all rough. He's like, oh, get some lube or some oil, throw that bitch on there. And I was like, all right, threw it on there. Works like a charm, even though it looks all beat up. Okay, I got this little this little fucking tow hook that the Hondas use. I had that in my garage. I just slapped it on. It's a Password JDM one. Little, you know, something just to be mamon about. It's back, like I got a story on that. My wife actually was backing into the house, into the garage, and she didn't see where the the wall was. She ended up hitting it, and it's been cracked ever since I bought this thing. My backlight is out right now, so I gotta get that fixed. Oh yeah, and the fenders. This is what I gotta fix also on the back fenders. Is this right here. This is very, hold on, back up. This right here is very annoying when I'm on the freeway. It wiggles. Because when I put this rear bumper on, I didn't watch the full YouTube video. At the end, they said you gotta save that piece that's on here, and I just threw it away. I ended up cutting it. And that could have been used to turn around and grab onto this, and it wouldn't be so flimsy. But I have something I could jerry rig and fix it. So I got my Safari Air Max in the front. R-Max, or however you say that. This thing makes it look more aggressive. I don't, it doesn't get in my blind spots. It doesn't bother me. It's actually a pretty cool little feature on there. I like how it just sits, just makes it more, it just gives it more character. In the front, makes it look beefy. Look at that. With those 37s, sheesh, can't go wrong. Okay, on the inside, my buddy Chance put up this pod for my lights. I'll turn them on. You can check them out. How do I turn on the front ones? There it is. So my lights work. See that? That's two on top I was talking about. Gosh damn, it's hard to see. In the front, you see that light still turns on. It's crazy. Baja is fucking, it's worth it getting those. See the lights? Oh, look at that. Super bright. Still daytime, so it's not like, oh wow. But look at the difference once you turn it off. Not much of a big difference. Yeah, the inside, I always get this, watch when I turn it on. My check engine light is on because of my O2 sensors. I don't know what that one's for, but the light. Average fuel economy, 10.2. See, maintenance required, that's why that light's on. But that's my average right there, 10.2. That was just because I went to the gas station right now. Yeah, it's dirty. It's really dirty. All right, guys, that was my 2019 third-gen Toyota Tacoma. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I just wanted to update and let you guys know what's on this truck, what I still got to fix on it, future plans. For sure, on the suspension in the front, I want to either do a front solid axle swap or a long travel kit. Still debating on that. The engine, I want to do either a supercharger or turbo kit, one of those two. So in the next year, one of them's got to get done. I'm just gonna say that right now. Sorry, wife, but one of these is gonna come on the truck. I don't know if it's a suspension, what would be cheaper, but for sure the suspension and the engine is gonna be the next big thing that I'm gonna do on this truck. Truck's paid off, so I can finally do my roll cage that I also want to do later on this thing. More plans ahead, but it's gonna take time. On the inside, little things I want to do is get like a better, you know, LCD screen, one with Apple CarPlay, fix my front windshield, which is going to be like the first thing that's going to be done which is not really like big modification. Maybe get a CB radio in here. And also, I was also thinking about getting better soundproof on the inside, because I know when you play music, a lot of people could hear it outside, especially like in a neighborhood, and I don't want that to happen. Or when I'm at a job site, I don't want people to hear me either on a phone call or listen to my music. I like to blast my music, get in the zone, get ready for work, because you're out there far away from home, trying to get your mind right. And music, for me, music is everything. So soundproof this and maybe upgrade the speakers, you know, just throw something, because the stock is fine for me. I'm not really an audio person, but just throw, you know, a little bit better quality videos in the or speakers in the front. What else? Let's see. Other than that, it's all good. I like this truck the way it is. It's perfect for me, what I do. I go off-roading, camping, use it for work. It's perfect. Yeah, so this is my little truck right here, little workhorse. Thank you for watching. You can see my pictures on Instagram on Taco Bill 405, TikTok also Taco Bill 405. I throw a lot of the stuff that I do for work on there too. A lot of mamadas, you already know, jokes and stuff like that. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. And I'll be posting this video pretty soon, and more to come.